Hello dudes, what's going on? And today I am back with another Redstone tutorial. Now, the question is, you may be asking, well, Sharkrat, what are you doing? Well, as you can obviously tell by the title, and if I didn't put it in the title, I am so sorry, but today we are building an elevator. Now you may be saying, Sharkrat, why are you building an elevator? You know how many elevators there are out there? There are like 1,000 elevators. Well, this one is very simple. Well, not simple. This one is very different. This is what I like to call a secret elevator. Secret. Say it with me. Secret. Okay, so you may have looked this up already on Cube Hamster's videos and other sorts. Now, the difference from theirs is mine is very unique and one by one. And as far as I know, it only has a set distance downward. So what it only builds you like right under the surface, but still, it's pretty useful. You can build like a tunnel downwards after that. But yeah, it's very compact. Well, at least it will be. Last few times I built it, I really didn't give a tutorial on it because I didn't think it was compact at the time. But I think it could be ready for a video on. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, first you gotta do is build a little area over here, something that you'll recognize as the little chamber that you wanna eventually dig into. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be our little chamber that we're gonna want to get to with our elevator from up here to down here. Now, I'll get to the next step and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, guys. Next step is you want to build. You want to go down here and you want to build three blocks down. You want to build 3 blocks down. Now, here's the next step, and this one is a little bit more broad and non-specific, like so. Okay, hang on. Okay, guys, I'm back with the next step of the tutorial. Now, this is a bit like a weirdest part of the explanation. Okay, so what you need to do is, behind the little chamber, you need to build it 5 blocks out this way. You need to destroy all the blocks in this area because you need a lot of room for this elevator. I did say it was compact, but it's kinda, the redstone is compact, not the, hey, it's 3 blocks away. No, that's not how I meant. Next, you need to build, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 blocks this way. I thought it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Well. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, that's 6. Okay. Just making sure. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks this way. Thought that was 7. I'm doing my math wrong. Great. 6 blocks, 6 blocks, 8 blocks, 5 blocks. That's how this works. Now I made 8 blocks out this way because the chamber is taking up most of this area over here. Now, you may be asking, why can't I just fill in these blocks right here? I really don't want you guys to do that. Before you guys get any ideas, break all these blocks right here. Don't put them there. Because you need those, because the pistons, when they get set up, they need to be powering these blocks in a specific way. If there's something right here, it won't work. It just won't. Believe me. I've done this times before. And, yeah. Speaking of which, now we need to move on to our next step, which is add the sticky pistons. Oh, dang. Yeah, now. Then, you simply add the corresponding block to the surrounding area that you want the elevator to correspond with. I'm just going to put dirt. Actually, I think wool would be better. Yeah, let's just put wool. That way we can actually tell where our elevator is. Okay, that's the next step. I'll get back to you guys in a sec. Okay, guys, I'm back with the next step. The next step is actually pretty simple. What you need to do is, you need to go up to the surface and go about 3, let's just be 5 to be sure. You need to go 5 blocks out this way. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place a button down now. You can have this set up before 1.8. All you gotta do is just make one minor change, but I'm using 1.8, so I'm just gonna leave it like this. You could use a lever using this exact same design. It's just you have to tweak it a bit. I'm not going to show that in the tutorial, but yeah, that's basically how it is. So our button should be right here in this area. Now just to double check it, you guys don't have to do this part. I'm going to place a redstone right on top of you, then have piston push. Let's just push the redstone block out this way. Does it work? Yeah. Okay, it works. I heard it. Sweet. So that works. Okay, next part of the step. We need to have a T-flop gate. Now, a lot of people don't know what a T-flop gate is. That's why this is called a redstone tutorial. What you need is you just need a small little staircase down to what looks like this. Then, you have two redstone torches like so, and then you need to find a way to get two pistons right below the, dang it, right below the, freaking, right click, there you go, right below the torches. Then you place a redstone block. You need to place this redstone block. Then, oh dang, fly, there we go. So then, every time you press the button, this will change its direction. Again, this is the small change that you need to make if you're using a lever. Just delete this part. So, that is it. You press the button, and it will change sides. See? Very simple, very compact, very elaborate. Now I've given myself a night vision potion so that I may actually see what I'm doing. You guys on the other hand can also use night vision potions, but you will have a little bit harder time at seeing than I can. So, let's move on to the next part, which is, this one is a bit easier. This is the beginning. This one is having the pistons push up. Now you may be saying, oh, well, this is extremely simple. After I get done with this, it's going to make the pulling back down system look pretty easy. So, first thing we need to do is add a repeater. Now, I know that I could use just regular redstone. I'm the one giving the tutorial here. I'm just saying use a repeater. Then you have to have this leading all the way over here. Place a block connecting to the repeater, and then have redstone leading all the way over here to this block. Wait, system, okay. I bet. This block. Have a little redstone here, then, voila. Here's the next step. Yep, probably a bit easier. Here, all you do is, you do a very similar procedure. The piston's right here, it pushes up, and it ends up right here. Huh. That's gonna be a problem. Yeah, let's just get rid of this. Okay. So, the repeater's right here. It will power this area over here. And then, oh yeah, this. You must have it at full delay. Now, I say full delay because if you have it any less, it usually causes this to trigger off before this one does, and that causes a minor problem. So I say full delay for a safety thing. You could have it at exact ticks, but this is what I don't recommend. Okay, move on to the next step. Yeah, these blocks are not supposed to be open. I'm just using that for tutorial purposes. Okay. Next step is like this. And then put the repeater on full delay. Now remember, there are only 3 pistons, so don't panic. Then have the redstone leading all the way down here, and then attaching to this. Now, you will see that after I press this button, all the pistons should go back up. See? Now, if we pull it back down, here's the small problem. A lot of you noobs for redstone out there might actually think that this would pull all the way back down. Believe me, I've been there. That is when I first came up with the idea of making an elevator. And believe me, I failed miserably when I first got Minecraft and started playing with it. Now, I had to do this tons of times. So, first rule is let's temporarily open this up and see what our problem is. As you see, these do not happen in a very good manner. What you should do is, you should have this piston pull this piston pull the block back down, pull this, then pull this, and then pull that. This is the part that's a bit tedious. So what we gotta do is we gotta power this piston over here in this area. But we have to do it while this is connected over here to this part. So what do? We add a redstone dust down here to ensure that this does not get powered in the process of over there. You could add... Yeah, actually I want to do that too. Oh, dang, I can't do that. Now what you need to do also is... Dang it, that won't work. Yeah, I'm kind of coming up with this design on the go because I built this elevator many times before, but to get its design out there is a bit harder than you may expect. It's either that or you're expecting it to be very hard and just don't know how. So, we need the pulse shortener. This is not my part of the design, because what happens is you have to have a special signal being blocked at a certain time. This is done when this happens. You see, what happens is dang, I meant to place a block there. What happens is when this gets done right here, it doesn't send a signal down to here. Oh dang, here. See? But if this is put on a delay, like so, then it has 1 tick to reach down here before the piston stops the redstone signal. Okay guys, I'm back. Small minor problem in that thing I just showed you. You need to add another repeater. No, my bad. Not another repeater. Well, actually, yeah, not that. You need to add a delay on this. That way it gets a longer tick because it would shorten it too much. Now, what needs to happen next is we need a way to pull this block over here downwards. So, how do we do this? Well, we need a way to power this block over here without it interfering with the system. So, what do? Well, that's why I had you build a little bit extra around here on this side. Now, all we need to do is power this block. So, let's get to it, shall we? First, what you need to do is you need to add blocks leading all the way over here to this end. So let's highlight the block that we want to power, shall we? It is this block. Now, as you may notice, this block is very, very busy with other things. See, you can't do that or anything. So, what do? The answer is actually very simple. The one reason these repeaters are here is as a very good measure. All you have to do actually is just add extra delays onto this signal, like so. Oh, you gotta build it up first. Derp, 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 derp. And then add the extra delay at full power. You need the full tick. Don't ask why. Now, for another safety measure, you could do this. I mean, I might actually have to tell you that in the editing. But, yeah. So now, this has to do with a lot of things, because if you mess up once, you have to make sure you know exactly where you messed up. Okay, so now if we check our blocks yet again, or pistons, they didn't pull down. Okay guys, you need 2 repeaters, full power, all the way over here. Don't forget that. And then we power it on to test it, and then it should bring us 1 block lower. Okay guys, I'm back. Turns out there was a problem with the repeater. What you need to do is put it at full delay. After you do this, you will connect the systems by doing this. Without these blocks here, my bad. Make sure this repeater is on full delay. Then you will have the redstone leading up to this area with another redstone repeater. Then you build 1 block up and then have 2 repeaters leading into this. This will ensure that you go 1 block lower than before. Now, here becomes the hard part. As you see, there is just one more problem. This piston down here. We must power this piston, and then we must find a way to retract these 2 blocks yet again. So, let's move on to the next part of this tutorial, which is the bottom piston. So, all you gotta do is, this part is actually the simplest of the powering of the pistons. See how these 2 are over here? You don't really have to do much with this, because all it really has to do is be at the exact same time, because when this one pulls back this block over here, this one really isn't doing anything, so you can have that pull back at the exact same time. Doing this will allow you to have an extra tick pulse somewhere else. Now as soon as this pulls back down, you need to power this block area over here. So let's highlight that area by breaking it. And then let's lay the redstone all the way over here. Now as you can see, there is a small problem. Oh wait, no there isn't. Never mind. I forget. These temporary blocks are driving me nuts. Okay. Next, we must power this block right here. So, now, yet another simple part is we add 2 more full delays. Again, this last one right here will be just for good measure, because you don't want any bugs happening. Now this block will be fully powered. Next, we need 2 more things happen. As soon as this block gets powered, this piston will go back down to this area. So we should probably highlight this block. And we need this to be pulled down to this area, which will be our last step. So, all we have to do is lead the returning redstone all the way back to this block. Now as you see, these 2 are right beside each other, so it's not as hard as you think. We simply have the redstone leading all the way over here with 2 repeaters, or 3 if you want safety measures, going all the way over here, and then powering this block. Dang it, I messed up. Powering this block like so. Have this one on full delay for good measure. Have the redstone line leading back here. This one for good measure. And then, if my calculations are correct, and if you did my exact steps, you will have a redstone elevator. A secret elevator at that. See? Now you step on said button, or pressure plate if you so choose. And the system got bugged. Where did it get bit? Oh, dang. No, not you. Not you. Not you. Okay. This block. Hang on, guys. My calculations are wrong. That's weird. Again, these repeaters are very sensitive. So if not enough delay is put on them, you will have problems. That's why. I put a repeater right there. Derp. Okay, my bad. That was a small bug in the system. I put a repeater there. I feel so stupid now. Okay. So, as I said, you will now have your secret elevator. And voila! You now have your secret elevator. Now here's one problem that a lot of people usually have when they first get here. This is where they usually end the video. Now, before you end the video, I have this one tiny thing that a lot of people don't usually ask until they get done building it. And that is the simple question. How do I get back up? Now, this one is actually the simplest part, because all you gotta do is just reconnect it. So, you just place a button, break these two blocks to get out, of course. Then, you have this leading all the way back to the beginning. That is literally all you have to do. Now, depending on how far away you have your little button, you may have to add a little extra repeater over here, but it's not that far in this design. All you gotta do is do that. So, here we go again. Go over to your button, stand on your little your little designated block. You're over here. You can build a tunnel downwards, and because this part really isn't mattering, so you can do whatever you like. But yeah, do a little tunnel or have like a big chest over here. Then stand over here on this, press the button, stand still, and voila, you have your redstone elevator. Oh, guys, one more thing. Uh, one more thing I forgot to mention is as long as you have enough lighting down here, as you see, it did not take that much redstone actually. I mean, at most, I probably used like 15 repeaters. At most. Wait, maybe 20. And then you have like maybe a stack and a half of redstone, and one redstone block, and 2 sticky pistons. No, wait. 2 regular pistons, 3 sticky pistons. That is all you have to use. So, yeah, this is survival friendly. All you need is enough building space, and, yeah, you got your compact secret elevator. Anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe for more. Bye. Redstone.